Hello students, I'm Sir Vikas and you are watching Online Vikas. So today in this video we will discuss about the proportions, and in my previous video I discussed about ratios. So if you have not watched that video, please continue with this video after watching that video. Okay, and during this pandemic I hope you have enjoyed the Diwali well. So let us begin. So what is a proportion? A proportion is an equation that states that two ratios are equal. Okay, say you have four terms A, B, C and D. Okay, these are four terms, and if the ratios of A is to B and the ratio of C is to D are equal, then we can say that these four terms, okay, A, B and C and D are in proportion. So it is the basic fact. And one more thing, suppose let us we can write this one A by B, right, and C is to D can be written as C by D. Here you can notice, if you do what is called cross multiplication, then you will get A into D is equal to B into C. Okay, so this is very important, because to check whether given four terms are in proportion or not, we must have to follow this one. Okay, we need to check this one, otherwise we will not be able to do that. Okay, suppose I'm giving you that 4, okay, 2, 4 and 6 and 12, are they in proportion? If I ask you, then your answer will not be simple, because you have to do, or you have to follow this one. Okay, so for that what you need to do, this is A, B and C and D. Well, which one you will multiply? A into D, that means 2 into 12. You will check this one, 2 12s are what? 24. And after that B into C, let us multiply 4 into 6 here, and you will get 24. So meaning to say, since in both the cases you are getting same number, that means A into B is equal to B into C, and it is possible only when A, B, C, D are in proportion. It means these four numbers are in proportion. So this way we can check whether the given four terms are in proportion or not. Okay, we will discuss further more about this in the next part of this video. So now important terms. There are some important terms like extremes and means. Here you can see I have written A is to B is equal to C is to D. Okay, one more thing I just want to add. In place of equal sign, you may get sometime like this one also. A is to B and C is to D. So you need not to worry, because equal sign and this 4 dot, which means proportional, are same. Okay, so don't confuse about it. Now the terms extremes and means. You can see here, extreme means what? Extreme means extreme end. Okay, if someone is sitting at a bench in the extreme left, we can say that extreme left. Extreme left means the most left. Okay, so here you can see the extreme terms are A and D. Okay, so the end terms, okay, left hand, either left hand or right hand, both terms are known as extremes, and the means mean these two are called means. Okay, is it clear? Will not be confused about it. Then comes fourth proportion. This last term is known as fourth proportional. Okay, this last term is known as fourth proportional. And some important facts, let us see. Products of extreme and product of means. I already have discussed with this one, because I told you that if A is to B is equal to C is to D, that means if A, B, C, D are in proportion, we can write this one as A by B is equal to C by D, right? And A by B equal to C by D means what? A into D is equal to B into C. Here you have noticed here that A into D, A and D are known as extremes, right? So products of this S should not be here. Product of extremes. So A into D, A and D were extremes. So product of extreme is equal to product of means. B and C were mean. So product of extreme is equal to product of means. Then only these four given terms will be in proportion. So what is continued proportion? There is another term, that is continued proportion, which is same, but in here you will get only three terms. Suppose three quantities A, B, C are said to be in continued proportion if A is to B is equal to B is to C. Here you can notice we have only three terms, but the middle term is written twice. Okay, that is the interesting fact about this. So this special case is known as continued proportion. Here you can notice A by B we can write, and also B by C we can write, and if you do the cross multiplication you will get what? B and B will be B squared and A into C. right? So B square is equal to A into C. If it is happening in a case of 3 given terms, we can say that these 3 given terms are in continued proportion. Okay, one more important things will be discussed here. We will discuss in the next slide. Mean proportional. Okay, so the A, B and C, okay, are in continued proportion. Let us write note like this one. Let us write like this. A is to B is equal to B is to C, and the given terms are A, B, C. Okay, so mean proportion, which one is called mean proportional? This mean, okay, middle term is known as mean proportional. Okay, secondly, the first proportion, this A is called first proportion and this C is called third proportion. Okay, the interesting thing is here, in the next slide we will see. Okay, what is happening here? Okay, no problem. So mean proportional between A and C is root over AC. What is here? You can see here, say we have A is to B is equal to B is to C. Okay, A, B, C, we are in continued proportion. So A is to B is equal to B is to C. It means what? A by B is equal to B by C. And after doing the multiplication, cross multiplication, we may get B square is equal to A into C. And from here we can see that B is equal to square root of AC. Okay, A into C. So this thing is written here in sentence. Mean proportional, I told you that B is called the mean proportional and that is equal to square root of the other given terms, A into C. Okay, so B is equal to square root of A into C. Suppose I ask you that what will be the mean proportional, of, say you have 16 and 25. Okay, so you will solve this one like this. The mean proportional MP I'm writing will be square root of 16 into 25. So what is the square root of 16? That is 4, and square root of 25 is 5. So ultimately you will have 20. So 20 will be the mean proportional. It means that 16 is to 20 is equal to 20 is to 25. This is the thing. Okay, is it clear? Now we will discuss some questions which are very important. Okay, so determine whether the following numbers are in proportion or not. So I told you how to check this one. Just multiply the extreme ends. That means product of extreme is equal to product of means. So that formula or that thing will be used in here. So let us do it. Solution. So 12, 15, 4, 5 you can see. So let us multiply these two numbers. What will get? 12 5s are 60. And if you do the multiply these two numbers, you will get what? 15 4 is 60, right? So it means that 12 is to 15 is equal to 4 is to 5. I told you that product of extreme is equal to product of means, and here we have got this one. So 12 is to 15 will be equal to 4 is to 15. It means that these given terms are in proportion. Okay, so next one, find the value of x when we have, okay, this question is here it's a little bit mistake. X is to 5 is equal to 28 is to 35. That will be the correct version of this question. And we need to find the value of x. Okay, so here you can see, since they are in proportion, we know that the product of extremes is equal to product of means. So what we can do, product of extremes, so x multiplied by 35, because this x and this 35 are extremes. So product of extremes is equal to product of means, right? I'm writing here, this one is, okay, let me write like this. Okay, it will be very interesting. Otherwise you think that this one is x, again I'm writing x, so that's why I have written like this. So x into 35 is equal to 5 into 28. So what will be the value of x? Very simple, no need to multiply, simply you write this one like this, and 35 will be in the denominator. So 7 5s are 35, 7 4s are 25, 5 5 get cancelled, so the value of x is 4. Very simple, just repeat it if you have not understood this one. Find the fourth proportional to 8.1, 1.2 and 2.7. No need to worry because you have seen that there is a decimal point, so keep patience. Find the fourth proportional. What was fourth proportion? Suppose you have A, B, C and D are in given proportion. Okay, these four terms are in proportion. So the last or the ending term, that is the last number, is called fourth proportional. Here we are not given this one. Okay, we need to find this one. Okay, for that what we need to do, assume let the fourth proportional be x. Therefore 8.1 is to 1.2 is equal to 2.7 is to x. Okay, from here we can write 8.1 by 1.2 is equal to 2.7 by x. We need this x. Okay, after doing the multiplication you can get to 8.1 into x is equal to 1.2 into 2.7. we need the value of x, so let us write it like this. This 8.1 will be at here. Okay, you can see here 27 3 times is 81, so and 3, if you divide 1.2 by 3 you will get 0.4. so the value of x is 0.4. it means the fourth proportional, therefore the fourth proportional is equal to 0.4. so here it is the answer. Find the mean proportional between. Okay, remember mean proportional was what? The b is equal to square root of ac, and this b is called ABC are in continuous proportion, and this b is called mean proportional, and the mean proportional is equal to square root of a into c. so this are a into c. Okay, a and c, these are. So mean proportional will be what? Square root of 144 into 25. Okay, you can do the multiplication, but wait, don't do the multiplication. If you know the square root of 144, you can write this one. If you know the square root of 25, you can write this one. And 12 5 is what? 60. So this way we can get the mean proportion. The last question, find the third proportional to 32 and 16. Third proportional, continued proportion. In case of continued proportion, this c is called third proportional, so we need this one. So we will assume that let the third proportional be x. Therefore 32 is to 16 is equal to 16 is to x. Okay, so here from here we can write 32 by 16 is equal to 16 by x, but we need the x only. Okay, so 32 into x will be equal to 16 into 16. No need to do the multiplication because we need to calculate further. Okay, 16 2 times is 32, and by 2 you can, if you divide 16 you will get 8. So finally you have the answer, that is the third proportion. Therefore the third proportion will be equal to 8. Okay, so this is the end of this video. I hope you have understood everything. If you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section and give the feedback. That means how the video was. Okay, if you have find it very useful, then share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching. God bless you all.